There we go. And good evening, Rayquaza. So hello, good evening, I'm Wes the Explosion, and tonight we're playing Mega Man X7. I may have been running a little late. Wait, let me grab something quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was playing Tetris 99. And I thought I had, like, plenty of frickin' time. Like, I swear I thought I still had, like, 15 minutes when I started, like, the final round that I wound up doing. And I was just doing it for the daily tickets, my daily points. And wouldn't you know it, nobody killed me until I got, like, I think I got, like, the top 10. So I didn't win, but it was still just one of those, I'm just sitting there, I'm playing poorly, and I'm still just like, can someone please kill me? Could somebody just please knock me out? Ay. And you know what? I was actually gonna post about this on Twitter because... well, it just seemed like a fun idea. Did I screw this up trying to find the damned? Hang on. Did I screw this up? No, I'm still going. I don't always do my dailies. It's one of those things that if it's not too much of a pain in the ass, I will. But I normally at least always check, you know what I mean? There we go. Okay. Do I want to do... nah, screw Twitter. I think if I hit continue, as long as it's a clear file, I'll keep my stuff, right? It's been a little while since I've done this. Oh. Yeah, we'll just go with this. Load data, yes. And good evening, Nicholas Max. It's been a little while since I played this. But it shouldn't be horrible with the 100% file.
Ready to rock?
I'm always ready.
The always in, the ever important 100% file.
You wait here.
Oh no.
I guess you've heard of Red Alert.
Ay. Probably asked before, but is he like some sort of like gorilla Reploid? Because yeah, I guess so. His proportions are just weird. Although he's got that massive butt chin.
It's Mia Loose.
It was the perfect plan. How did they find out?
Oh no.
You're not very sharp, are you?
What the? You were the traitor?
No. I took care of him a second ago.
What happened? How did
Axel's
you do
introduction to
that?
the series is just him icing two guys. I played the first Devil May Cry. I haven't played the second one. It's on my list. This game sucks, but I played it a lot, so I kinda like it personally.
Legions were set back on the road to recovery,
Which is not an endorsement.
but crimes perpetrated by mavericks were on
It's Stockholm Syndrome. That's the word I'm looking for.
the Hunters was the official organization that responded to incidents involving Mavericks. One of the veteran members, X, began having second thoughts about the
Ay, ay, ay.
He removed himself from the front lines and
The
instead
latest issue of Mega Man X came out, and in it there's a line about how Dr. Light's like,
Why must Reploids fight?
what was it? Something like,
Had enough violence.
sometimes you need the strength not to fight.
Maverick Hunters
You know, not to fight, but to not fight.
an underground
I phrased that wrong, but you know what I mean. Sometimes, you know, it's stronger and it takes more courage to not fight was like pretty much what he said, and I just read that line, I'm just like, ooh.
There was not a single Reploid that had not
Remember when he sits out for most of X7 and you need to unlock him by, you know, like clearing the game halfway
Reploid and key
while being very thorough? Yeah.
decision to leave the group. This decision would change destiny itself.
Goodbye, Red. I'll become a hunter. On my own.
And thus, a new battle began.
Would you go to war over Axel? Would you do it? Is our handsome little lad worth going to war over? I personally like playing as Axel in this game, but X is definitely like the overpowered one. So that probably would be the smarter way to do it. There we go. Okay, okay. I don't double tap, I hold it. Damn it, that got rid of my... It doesn't matter. Axel, the other guy. I don't remember how to... You know what? They're going to tell me how to swap my lock-ons here in a minute. It'll be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Why am I shooting these guys? I could just leave. I don't know. Why are you engaging with the game? Because it's fun. Do you consider this game fun? It's a guilty pleasure, for sure. Oh, wait. How do I... Which button? Okay, back trigger, I guess. Which one? Which one's gonna go... Don't they have to go red? Aha. Do I forget how this works? I could have swore it was... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I shoot whatever one turns red, right? Because this is red alert. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Be interested to see which way they decided to, you know, like remake it. I might need to look into that. Because I know with X8 they did like a remake recently. Well, it was a demake where it's like, it's just pixely, you know, Super Nintendo-y. And all that jazz.
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened?
Haven't touched the X8 demake, but... maybe I should at some point. Though also, I kinda like X8, so I don't think I was one of the people clamoring for it to, you know... for it to be remade. But yeah, recently I've been... okay. Like, I was playing the remake for... Extreme 1, which... it was interesting. Good bit harder than the original. But that did make it more interesting. This is top tier gameplay, by the way. Wait, issue 4? I thought we had 2 weeks in between issue 3 and 4. I'm gonna have to look that up, Rayquaza. Huh. Because, yeah, issue 3 was just this past week. I know that they screwed up the release so that they were both coming out this month. But, yeah, like I said, I thought it was next week it was coming out. Out to peak. Because if it is coming out this, this week, I'm gonna have to make a trip. Probably Thursday, because tomorrow night we're doing Fire Emblem again. Though, yeah, like, I think I was talking about them doing nothing with Kuwanger in issue 3 really bugged me. So I was thinking of doing, like, a video on Kuwanger. To just, be like, he's cool, and, this is how I'm dealing with my grief, I guess. But there is a part of me that, like, before I do something like that, does kind of wanna make sure that it's not like issue 4, they get to the Sigma Fortress, and there's a whole big thing where it's like, oh, we're refighting Kuwanger. This is Kuwanger's part. Though I get a sneaking suspicion that there's going to be a big old thing in issue 4 about getting the stinking Hadoken. And I'll just be like, oh yeah, this was a lot more important than using, bringing Kuwanger, Octopus, or Armadillo. Fuck Armadillo, though.
Out of the way!
Huh? Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move on.
How dare you say that to me, child?
Connected to this incident.
Incident? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I rage quit this game when I first played it. X8 is more of a, like I said, I like X8.
What's going on?
But I know it's one of those, damn it. It's one of those deals where, like you either love it or hate it for the most part. Some people be like, this is one of the shitty Mega Man games, and other people be like, it rules. Maybe I'll just run. Maybe it's not worth hitting back yet. Most people would at least say that X8 is better than X7, though. So, yeah, that would be the better one to play regardless. It kind of depends on what you're into for X8. I do like reasons for replaying games, and there's so many freaking sequels, and not sequels. There's so many hidden stuff that gives you reasons to replay it. Like, I think it's fun. It has some very questionable level design. But it also has some really good level design. It's a very mixed bag, but I like it well enough. Hit him in the butt. Oh no, his butt is now his front. This is a bit of an awkward fight. They put this guy in X-Dive too, didn't they? What a bizarre inclusion. Was anybody demanding this? I mean, I guess he's got a cool enough design. Scorpions are cool. I still don't know if they count as arachnids or not. Never mind, June. I'll look it up. I might have to look it up later, because I could have swore they were doing a big thing where they're like, oh, in Mega May you get 3 Mega Man comics, all from Daniel Arsenault. You get Mega Man Showdown Special, you get Mega Man X Issue 3, you get Mega Man X Issue 4. So I thought it was this month. Though then again, they could have pushed it back again. I'm gonna peek. After stream, I'll peek and see whether it's coming out this month or next.
We would make a great combo.
Udon has been having trouble getting, like, their frickin' schedules right.
Sit tight.
Though at least if things are being pushed back a month, that's a lot better than when we had to wait, like, 15 years for stinking, you know, ZX timelines.
Here he is.
Which also meant we had to wait 16 years for Legends timelines.
So, you're the one who caused all this trouble.
It wasn't years, it was like
They'd send that kind of gear after us.
almost half a year, though, I think.
Here, who's after you?
Dear Lord.
I left Red Alert. Believe it or not, I'm a hunter.
Actually, if they're talking and I've seen these, I can look it up right now. It'll be issue 4, right?
Leading that gang of wannabe vigilantes.
Do you realize how much damage your internal bickering has caused?
Issue 4, preview.
Apologize for
June 10th, they did push it back. Oh no!
salt. That's the way it goes.
I didn't mean to doubt you, I was just hoping that you were wrong. Oh no!
All right, Axel. Why don't you start by telling us why you...
Oy, oy, oy.
Red Alert changed.
I guess I'll just continue to take it as, like,
Murderers now. They use
suggestions.
We used to only attack the bad guys, but not anymore. I couldn't take it.
This is around when the book's gonna release. If you hurl a grenade at the release date, its shrapnel might nick the, you know, the actual time it comes out. Why am I so sassy?
How can you say that? If we fight, we'll fall right into their hands. We can't allow this.
Because the X comic line has been kinda disappointing me off and on. That's probably why. Storm Eagle issue,
Sometimes
great.
fighting is the only choice.
Penguin issue, kind of underwhelming. Zero issue, you know, I mean issue 0, not the one about Zero. It was okay. Flame Mammoth issue, not horrible. Latest issue, you killed 3 of my boys in half of a page.
You getting this, hunters? I'm Red, leader of your friends here at Red Alert. I never imagined our little friend would end up in your hands, but in any case, I want Axel back. Now, don't you worry. I know he
I
won't come
think
back.
one of the, what was it, like Jazzware or something? Like way back in the day when they were doing action figures for Classic and X.
How about a deal?
And one for Mega Man 00. I think one of the Axel things, you know, one of the Axel action figures came with like a cutout of Red,
Last one standing wins.
which I'm not sure why. I don't think any of those really contained, like, you know, a spring-loaded, you know, like shooter thing. But I had not played this game when that came out, so I was like, who the fuck is this?
We won't fight the likes of you for his sake.
Well, pretty big talker for a retired.
They do some interesting things with Axel, I guess. It's kind of interesting here. I think, like, you get the most out of the game if you play it with Axel, because he'll have, like, the deep, you know, like, he'll have the more interesting or, like, personal stuff with, like, the Red Alert members.
They're already on the moon.
And then they kind of expand on his whole chameleon ability thing with, like, X8, where they took it with, like, you know, the new generation Reploids.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
But maybe they should have given him his own spin-off rather than, well, then again.
Pay my dues, right? So
It's kind of cute watching X and Zero treating him like, you know, the younger brother or something.
we could
I don't know. I don't hate Axel. I used to hate Axel.
Are you mad? You
I
have
used to hate Axel like I now hate Silver the Hedgehog.
I'm serious. It would be a perfect chance to make up for my wrongdoing.
If you had just gone back, the problem would have been solved. But I
That's kind of hard to say. I think it does stand out when he's not the final boss, right?
They won't listen to reason. And
Like, I played X Command Mission back in the day, and I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting Sigma to be the twist villain. At the end, it's like, oh, it actually was Sigma the entire time.
Always thought you and X were so cool.
And then when it was someone else, I was like, oh,
Not just anybody can become a hunter, kid.
Lumine usurping him in X8 was interesting. And the Extreme remake, D-Extreme, they may have given somebody else the role of final boss. So I think a lot of people do kind of wish that Sigma wasn't the final.
Show the bounty hunters you've got to
At the very least, I don't know. I think he kind of works in a way. Because it's like he's inevitable. Like, you know. You can't beat him because, you know, like he's an infection. He's a sentient virus, more or less. So I think that almost gives him like a horror movie sort of element. Where it's like, you'll kill him, he'll just find another body and come back. But it might have not been a bad idea to sub Sigma out after X5.
We've made this mistake time and time again. Why must Reploids continue?
He's bullied in life here. I don't think I've seen bits and pieces of that. But Silver should be bullied. He is a dork. Oh, I forgot. We didn't save. Okay, stage select. We'll save later. Yes, Alia. I don't think it matters too much. What a coincidence. Shit. Oh, shit. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just... Okay. You get a tank here?
Ready?
In, in the water level, and in Borsky's level. I will abuse this. Oh, yeah. Damn it! I got caught on the edge, and Alex is dead. I'm sure he wasn't gonna do anything important. Though, yeah, well, I'm thinking about it. You know what came out last week? Oh, yeah. The first issue of the new Sonic and DC crossover. I got, like, a little confused, because the guy, you know, like, the clerk at the comic book store, he's like, oh, you know, I was like, I said something about it. It's like, yeah, I was gonna, like, pre-order this, but I missed the window for the first issue, and I wanted to make sure that I could... get, like, the entire set before I, you know... before I committed to the full run. And he's like, oh, do you have the, whatchamacallit, like, the first issue? Oh, because they just put out, this is, like, volume 2. Which I think what he meant was it's, like, volume 2 in the sense where it's, like, the second series. So the first series would be volume 1. But it, like, had me confused. I'm like, I didn't miss anything, did I? One of these guys has a heart tank, I think. And I'm giving it to Axel. I think Zero's just better for this stage. Darn it. I keep on wanting to do, like, the double tap. Suck on this. But I gotta hold it. You're welcome, my friend. But yeah, It seems like they're bringing more characters into this, though, than they did for, like, the first crossover.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
And it's kind of interesting to see some of the people they're pairing now. Huey in the news. There we go.
Can you hear me, Axel?
it seems like Big will be paired with Aquaman. And Blaze will be paired with Starfire, which, I mean, both of those make enough sense. You know what? Let's kill him. This mashing is a bit better with Zero for this stage, I think. Is there floor? Oh, there's floor! Oh, I thought there was a guy around here. I'm just gonna go. Oh god, he's large. It might be past here that the one tank is. And I just like playing as Axel. Is that so wrong? He's probably the weakest of the three. But he was made specifically for this game, so he just oftentimes feels like, whoops. You know, it seems like he's the one that they wanted you to play, like the game was thought out more for him. So I think that's dandy. Is this a sub tank or an extra tank? But no. It seems like it seems like the villain in this one is gonna be, you know, Eggman teamed up with Lex Luthor, right? And I was having a giggle about it because they're doing this thing where they're both like, they're hanging out, they're drinking wine, and they're like, oh, you are such a handsome genius. Oh, our plans are so smart, and we're complimenting each other because of what good friends we are. Because we respect each other. And I'm just like, I have to laugh because I swear this is exactly how Worlds Collide started with Eggman and Dr. Wily. So I'm just there, I'm like, no, Lex, he's gonna betray you. Or something. You're gonna wind up hating each other and it's gonna be really awkward. I actually need to look and see who's writing it, because if it's Ian Flynn again, I just find it funny because they're like, you already wrote this book, didn't you? You already wrote this book just with Albert the last time.
How could you, of all people, do such a thing?
We have already strayed from the path.
I've already made way too many jokes about his ass.
Now, all we can do is stay true to our beliefs, wherever they might lead us.
But what Red Alert is doing is wrong.
I know that. Both you and I know they are being manipulated.
I was manipulating myself to pornography. He immediately hits me. Immediately. Let's see if I can... Yep, I knew it. What a dumbass boss. Hang on, let me shoot him. Where? Okay, we got the save point. This fight's like 3D, but kinda not 3D when you think about it, because you only go left to right. It's just a 2D plane that loops in on itself. Damn it! You think you're so clever. Zero's not really great for this fight, so we're gonna... Monkey. Gorilla. Monkeys and gorilla are different. Stop doing the center thing. Uh-oh. He's invincible. Okay, he was invincible during his... I can't believe I got hit by that. The most obvious attack in the world. Don't jump to the center. How many times do I need to tell you not to do that? Then I gotta eye up where the walnut's coming down. And it's a little awkward. Almost. Thanks. Oy, oy, oy. You really doing the 6-7, Rayquaza? Also, who betrays him other than Sigma and Double and I guess everybody else who joined Sigma? Ooh, this is gonna be where a lot of my time goes. Life up. Axel got... You got 3 life ups? Okay, if you say so, man. If you say so, lady. Alex is dead. I don't know what to tell you. I tried to save him, but I got, you know, clipped on the ledge. It was probably an OSHA violation. I can't. Oh, both of you have maxed out your abilities. I mean, surely you could just give me, you know... Like what? You're telling me I can't swing my sword harder or shoot faster?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. This is the reason I ran away from Red Alert.
I'll also say that this frickin'... I don't know if I want to say blew my mind,
But it's far from perfect.
because that seems like too strong of a, you know, reaction.
It's my own size. For the rest, it's
But
only possible to
this
climb
track,
walls.
if... yeah, this track is from, like, X Command Mission.
That's the thing. Even I don't know where I picked this up.
So, like, when I heard it, I was like, what the... What is this doing here? You pulled music from X7?
Dunno. I don't remember. Red found me, and I've been defeating enemies ever since.
Oy, oy, oy. Part of me almost wonders if I should get Sam, try to get Sam involved when I replay X Command Mission, because he started to play it, but then he hated it. For some reason, the only person he cared about was Massimo. Ay, ay, ay. But what if he saw the whole thing? He'd still be like, this is nowhere near as good as most of the RPG, like the bulk of the RPGs I've played in my life.
Can you hear me, F?
Model A can transform, but Model A isn't Axel. From what I understand, the whole thing with Model A is that they wanted... They wanted to use Axel for ZX and, like, some of the ZX and Zero stuff. But they couldn't because Axel's fate was unknown due to X8. I think it is in such a point, and I want to do like a video at some point about Axel and discuss about how, like, Model A, they could. I'm trying not to spawn any of the guys in right on top of obstacles. That'll kill them immediately. This was not well designed. Because I think, like, they could... The way they wrote Model A, I think they could do it in such a way where it's like... Oh, Albert was lying. It actually was, you know... Did I despawn her? Shit, she died. Great level design, guys. Aye, aye, aye. They could retcon it, or maybe not even that, just be like, oh yeah, Albert said that Model A was based off of him, but it actually was based off of Axel. He lied. Like, I can draw a few comparisons, I think, between Axel and, like, you know, a few X8 things. A few parallels between that and ZX Advent. Unfortunately, I hate ZX Advent.
Can you hear me, F?
That missile lasted a long time.
Can you hear me, F?
Who puts swords on a hermit crab? Well, when you think of a hermit crab shell like a castle, I guess it kind of makes sense. Didn't you say you were going to use Axel? I did say that, yes.
Ready?
And what was the why in reference to specifically? Why use Axel? Because I love him. Axel's my baby boy. I need to save that lady. I guess the idea is that they can't teleport, like, you know. There's that whole thing in... Can you aim, Axel, for the love of? There's the whole thing in ZX where it's like, all these people are in danger. Oh, you see that maneuver? Bring the portable trans server with them where, you know, like, you have a way of teleporting them, but maybe they don't have coordinate. It doesn't matter. The point is, I saved those people. One ladies. Ladies. Good lord. I was watching some Sonic Boom clip the other day where Knuckles was trying to teach Tail how to get, you know, women. And Tails said something about ladies. He's like, no, ladies. And he said it all weird, Knuckles did. And I'm just like, okay, cool. He is now Mungdal from Chowder. Oh, it's over here. Where is it? There should be a heart tank in one of these blocks right here. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Darn it. Oh, I bet if I had Zero, I could have double jumped off of it, and it would have been, whoops, it would have been cool. Totally cool, because everything Zero does is cool. Ladies. I think this is one of the few interactions where I actually prefer X to talk to him. And no, I hate, ZX Advent, not necessarily Model A. And good evening, Big Red.
I ask you a favor, yes? Stop us. Stop Red, please, yeah?
What?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Professor! Professor redesigned us! Oh, we no longer... Professor? Who the heck is that?
Who do you think, X?
We no control, yeah? Can't stop none of us! Please, please save us! We becoming something else!
Yep, like I said, normally Axel's interactions are more interesting. This kind of gives you more insight into what's going on. So I just kind of like fighting Tunyon, or at least starting Tunyon with X. All the rest of them, we're going with whoops. We're going with Axel. Imagine that. a charge shot with an upgraded armor does a lot more than just rapid fire pea shooter. Listen, you asked me to stop you. You can't get too upset. I wouldn't say that. I thought he was Tudge's maybe my favorite in this game. He's so goofy. So goofy. And as for why I don't like Advent specifically, rather than, you know, one, I hate the writing in it. The villains in that are so damn insufferable. Allison did die. Plus, like, the tone is messed up, where it's, like, the dumbest plot in the world, and yet it tries to take itself super seriously. Yay! And, you know, like, there's so many forms in that game, and a lot of times it'll just, you know, like, get you to swap back and forth between forms for, like, you know, like, less than 30 seconds, and I kind of find that annoying. Why do I need... I don't know why I would have these. Screw it, we'll just overwrite 3. Ay. Rusted old machines should stay home and play with their toasters. That sounds familiar. I'm guessing it's a quote from somewhere, but I do not have meme brain. I say that as if you know, if you would have said a Star Wars... Then again, this could be a Star Wars quote.
Red Alert are all really skilled Reploids.
Except I heard they were mostly criminals.
There can be skilled criminals. How dare you?
Bad. Well, at least most of the time.
Ay.
What's your point?
I'm serious. They
Also,
really
beyond the
bad.
fork, don't
Still
drop the
looks
toaster
like
in the
something
bathtub.
changed.
Suddenly? What do you mean?
When the Maverick Hunters
Ay.
Reploids stopped following Red's orders.
I used to watch Brave Little Toaster a ton as a kid, which is like a Disney's children movie that is not appropriate for children. And there is like a reference in there to, you know, like a toaster being dropped in a stinking, you know, like bathtub, and it's like, that's a little... It's a little dark, don't you think? Splash Warfly. Oh, is that a line that he says? I'm guessing, like, if it is, I'm guessing it would be X? Or did you say Splash Warfly because I'm going after Splash Warfly? He is the next on my list. Oh, no. Hello, Sailor. Here on shore leave. Oh, okay, I can't. I'm not allowed up there. Yeah, I made a comment earlier about how in X8, it almost seems like, you know, he's their little brother. Okay, I was trying to remember if this was the, you know, sea serpent. Like, I thought it was this, but I didn't see it. What a dumb concept. It's a jet, but it's on, like, a, you know, like, loading platform. It's on the catapult. Let's hit this faster. Yeah, okay, I was kind of hoping I could just hold. But no. What a dumbass sub-boss. They had ideas, they just didn't flesh them out much. Yeah. What would you say the most memorable quote is from this game, Big Red? Ay, ay, ay.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Would it by chance be the thing that made me... Joe, no! Made me rage quit? Okay. Now there's, I think, a heart tank and a sub-tank in this one, right? Actually, I never did check. Hang on. Yeah, I must have gotten, like, the extra tank in... No, not low battery. Not when I'm playing my favorite game. Hang on, boys. I'm just looking to make sure I don't miss anything. Is it a sub-tank and a heart tank in this, or am I full of shit? Wait, I might... No? Maybe? Oh, that's the... Okay, I got the sub-tank. Oh, no, are these the sea serpents that were in Launch Octopus's level? I do find it funny them calling back to X1 in this. Which I kind of get. It was, I'm guessing this was supposed to be like a new beginning for X, where it's like, oh, we're in 3D now. We're not even going to use X.
Ready?
I mean, this probably should have been a new beginning for X. But they did a poor job executing the whole 3D thing. You're welcome. You're welcome, guy whose name I kind of missed. I don't think it's, like, really worth me fighting these guys. Wait, wasn't there... Where's the heart tank? Because this is the end of the stage, right? I guess that's not the biggest deal if I don't get a heart tank. But it was right there, and I did just grab it, and I rule. I am the best X7 player, because nobody else bothers. Ay, ay, ay. Would I be better off doing... Actually, I think with this I should be doing... Yeah, we can work together. We could be a team. Like, someone intent... Oh, God. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I thought they still had a few more rounds of turrets. Off screen so they don't count turrets. Do I need to kill the turrets, or do I just kill the head in that sense? I guess we'll see. As aggressive as he's being, he'll probably die first. He is awful enthusiastic about poking his head out. Oh, I think I killed him. Oh, I didn't kill him. He just ended early. So does needing the, does the extra damage thing, does that also count for sub-bosses? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, ZX Advent is better with maps, but I wouldn't say, like, much better with maps. And it has more transformations if that's what you're into. Just some of the transformations kind of, you know, suck. I thought I fell there. Dear Lord, the angles are weird. Oh, yeah. He can hit him back like Star Wars. He can hit him back like Link's sword.
I've been waiting for you, traitor.
I know I've done other ones where the whole thing, you know, is you can hit things back.
You coward.
Tennis is big
Prepare
in video
to feel
games.
pain. I hated you from the very beginning.
I still like this exchange.
Well, that makes two of us. Why, you brat. You'll pay for this.
Fuck you, Axel. Well, fuck you, Warfly. How dare you speak to me this way? Ay. Oh, look, it's that mech I took down. And that's what I want. And I mean, he can get Eraser on some of his stuff in the future, so that's almost like reflecting, but not really. If I just hit him right away, nothing matters. I think I'm gonna want Axel and X for the final stage, but Warfly makes me wish that I could also bring Zero into it. I actually kind of find the whole whack-a-mole thing where he pops up and then you just, like, do this kind of fun. Plus, it's also very effective. Okay. Oh, yeah. You like the exploration in ZX Advent. Maybe, I don't know. I just am not fond of the game in general. You know what? I think I'm going to stick with the two I have for right now. What was I saying? But I don't know. Maybe I would get more out of it if I actually did, you know, bother going for everything. I just always kind of rush through the games. And good evening, Tim Bomb 6069. And hey, Metroidvanias ain't for everyone. I'd also say that it's not really the best executed Metroidvanias. For me personally, when it comes to Metroidvanias, my favorite's probably Metroid Dread. But yeah, it's a subcategory of platformer, so you know, just because you like platformers doesn't necessarily mean you're into Metroidvanias.
Yeah. One day, Red suddenly asked me to hand over the copied DNA data.
But yeah, Hyenard will be next.
You don't mean.
Unless you said that while I was still fighting Warfly. But Hyenard is next.
So they used the DNA data?
Warfly's interesting. I'll give it that, like, I don't know.
All I know is that I was used for my stupid ability.
The designs in this are a little weird. Of course, it's easy to say they're a little weird when you got Butt Cheeks McGee over here. Isn't it weird that they have two fire bosses? Borsky, is he a fire boss? He's kind of a fire boss. I guess I'm just, yeah. I guess he's not. He throws out wheels. Does he have a fire attack? Why do I think it's not important? We'll see when we get to him. Maybe there's an attack. I guess he's more electric because of the whole thing he puts down in the middle. But we're not dealing with Borsky right now. We're just running. I probably should have had Axel deal with the poison. Hey, it's Tekkaman Blade. Tekkaman Blade. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. I missed our boy. I just want the health back. Although, just in case they give life ups, I probably should be using Axel more. Anyway, is it time to cheese it? Just about. Like, this is the common trick, right? Everybody knows that if you despawn the guys, the bomb will keep on going. And so that you can just grab them right afterwards. It's like, oh no, the bomb's right there, you gotta get to him fast. And it's like, I don't. I can manipulate things so that I save Bruce. Bruce's parents, though, I make no promises there. Batman joke. This might make it a bit harder. There, we saved him. Ay, ay, ay. Oof. X6. I think I hate that one even more than this one. Actually, I like this game. Also, good evening, Aaron. Oh my goodness. I have saved Steve. Ay, ay, ay. Psh. I don't need the power-ups. This is my 100% file, where everyone is fully beefed up because I played this game too much. Though I appreciate the advice. No, the only thing that's down there is the... I think it's only... Did I save everybody? I mostly just want the life ups. Hang on, hang on, hang on, guys, hang on, guys. Yeah, Alan! It's kinda slow. I'll say that's like one of the things that makes the game almost tolerable when you have like everything unlocked, because your characters move a bit faster. Movement's a bit better. But I feel like this should have been the, you know, the 100% unlock should have been the standard speed, and you should have been able to get slightly faster with upgrades. Not start out like slow as molasses, and then get to, you know, like almost acceptable territory. No idea why they made it so slow. Paul, no. Oh! I should have known. Alan Walker just, yeah, Alan just owes you a satisfying conclusion to D. Greyman. Ho, ho, ho. I don't remember. Did they end D. Greyman? I know it was on hiatus for 5 billion years, then it came back and the art style was completely different. Oh, goodness. And I don't know much after that. Is Paul dead? Did my lack of saving Paul cause him to be dead? Paul, what did you do with Paul? No. I'm actually trying to change the, the camera angle. How do I change the camera? Oh, okay. That's what I have it set to. What do I have the other one set to? That's for one way. Okay. Okay. I get how I did it now. Get ready for some excitement. I'm about to get a heart tank. Seriously, Tekka Man Blade. Not that. I keep on mixing up that with my, Which way do I want to go? Which way is the way forward, and which way is the I get Matthew? Okay. I think we can do this. We realize we may have made this a bit too intense, so here's some health back. Oh, oh, the health could go into my sub-tank, maybe. Ay. Paul from Spider-Man? I'm trying to remember who the hell that even is. Ay. Some of the Mets have, goggles. Yes. They're adorable. Mets are more or less the mascots of the Mega Man series. Which is why it's crazy that Legends doesn't have them. I think Legends is literally the only series that doesn't have Metars in some way, shape, or form. I'm just gonna leave and hope that you don't hit me into the lava because that'd be awful rude. Do I? If I fuck this up, I had to redo the entire stage. Okay. Maybe there was a better point for jumping on. Nope, we made it. He cucked Peter? Okay. That's news to me, but I guess Spider-Man's gonna... I've been going on for a while. And yeah, sound effects can be helpful. I'll let you know you actually grab the thing. Dear Lord.
Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Don't worry, I have just the cure.
Warning!
Ay.
Can you hear me?
First time I ever played this game, I couldn't stand Hyanard. Damn it, there's a way to get over there. So I turned the volume off. Then it didn't feel right playing with the volume off, so I turned it back on. Then I couldn't stand listening to him, so I turned it, then I just quit. Okay. No, this is what I want. Yep. This is what I want. I hit you. I also like having Zero for this. Because I don't gotta worry about ammo. And it's fairly effective and easy to use. The momentum is so weird on this that I keep on walking. Damn it. Now I've lost him. He's going too fast. Nope, not too fast. We can get him. He's done barely any damage. Awkward. His voice isn't too grating if you kill him really fast. I thought it was going to take 2 more hits. Well, boy howdy. Yeah, the big thing, that there's 3 of them and that they'll like just die, they'll all start shouting. It gets to be a little much. I think we're done with Zero now. Axel lost a rank? How could you do that to the boy? This was his dream. Paul did die. Ooh. Paul did die because I didn't take out those, you know, like the serpents first. I frickin' Roy died? Well, from what Sam tells me, he's not even that good of a lord. I think he says he promotes, like, second to last or the chapter before second to last, third to last in his game. And yet he's the one they put in Smash Brothers. Shaking my head. I could probably plug in my controller while this is happening. It's gonna be real awkward if my controller dies like 2 hits away from finishing off Super Sigma.
I devoted myself to data collection. At first, I thought it was to help them, but the scale of their thievery escalated. Soon, I couldn't stand it anymore, so I jumped ship.
Killing people, that's fine.
And what?
But the scale of the thievery.
It's nothing. It's just nobody in Red Alert had the ability to use DNA
Oh,
data to
yeah,
power
yeah.
up replicants.
Might depend on the game. I think there's a fair number of them that don't wait that long. I've never actually thought to try and figure out where these guys are specifically. Anyway, I just killed... So I'm on Borsky, right? Yeah, I'm on Borsky. Naked X, Zero, Axel, or X. I hear that Fire Emblem 6 could be a little frustrating. That's what I was informed. Oh, so time bomb has been set on the course. You know how to use a ride chaser, right? Use bleh. And use bleh. And use bleh. Hang on. There's no time. Hurry. This is optimal gameplay. I think this is also the stage that has the sub-tank I want, not right there. It might be... Is it back here? I have a toy of this, by the way. Axel on this version of the Ride Chaser. It's pretty dope. Although... Oh, this is a weapon tank. I don't fucking care. Oh, I missed the target. Oh, no. But I gotta say Mario. But yeah, oi, oi, oi. Like, I think they showed off, like, the latest set of toys from, you know, like, Jada. They've been doing a bunch for Classic. And I'm trying to remember what all of them are. Like, I think there's one for Gemini Laser specifically with Mega Man. And then there's one for Snake Man. And no, I think the other one's Proto Man, come to think of it. And Snake Man's awesome. He's probably my second favorite boss from 3. But it's one of those, it's like, I would have figured if one bot from stinking Mega Man 3 was getting a thing, that it would have been, you know, Shadow Man. No, I'm gonna miss... Well, I need to get Sam. He'll get mad at me if I don't. I might have taken too long, but we might still be able to do this. There we go. Okay, can we get there quick? Where did I leave the last one? I might have pussyfooted around a bit too much. I got it. Did that count? Or did I die?
Hey, Honcho, I'm here to defeat you.
He's a transformer. Beast War. Transformers Beast War.
And this is how you repay him?
Yes.
You worthless upstart.
Dude, your breathing's getting heavy. Calm down. Anyway, in a way, this is exactly how I'm repaying Red.
Oh, you brat! I ought to take the likes of you and a duel, just you and me.
You and me and X. Although, to be fair, he also has some guys standing by on the sides. So I think this is kind of fair. Hang on. Oh. How dare you call me a punk? Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy. Oh, darn it. I only got one holy of the molies. Why didn't that work? I guess I don't super need... Damn it. He got me again. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, I guess I'm out. That's fine, though. I mean, I might need to swap to Axel soon. This fight can be a little awkward. I do wonder what the deal is, though, with the whole... them having, like, more HP. In the English version. I always just find it weird when one version of the game, you know, is harder than the other based on territories. I swear sometimes they give us harder modes and sometimes they give us, like, baby modes. I guess it depends on whether they, you know, how much they respect their foreign customers at the time. No, 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 they need the poopy baby mode. Or actually, they deserve all the suffering that they get. But yeah, oy, oy, oy. Given that this is already a contentious game, though, enemies taking more hits in the English version probably didn't help things. And gee, I did cut it a little close to the point where I didn't think I was going to get it. I thought there were going to be like 0 seconds. You were a split second away from grabbing it. Moving wheel. I can just kind of speed through the next part, can I? I'll miss the heart tank if I do that. Well. Both of you have maxed out your abilities, so you could just... They could make the menus a little faster, though. We can all probably agree to that. This is painful. How many bosses do we have? 3, right? Yeah.
You are something else.
Who goes there?
Oh, yeah. Anteater, Crowing, and Gungaroo.
A bit too much of a nuisance.
Maverick hunters? Well, sure.
Sigma, if you're trying to sell the man on something, you could at least put on a more pleasant expression.
We'll do
Jeez.
as we please. Hunters or no. Get lost. I don't even know who the heck you are.
Me?
Pick up a newspaper, Red.
I'm a sympathizer.
Fucking seriously. Or maybe he's face blind. He's on the internet. Where's the internet? Who could say? It's all around us. It's in servers, interconnected. That's why it's called the internet. Anyway, what am I gotta kill an anteater.
Can you hear me?
I gotta go destroy the elderly, otherwise I'll never get my trust fund.
Can you hear me?
Conceptually, this stage is very cool. In execution, not quite. Not quite. What is on the other side? I just wanna... Okay. You know what? This stage is a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna go. Though I'm sure speedrunners love this stage, because I swear I have gotten to, like, Anteater in, like, 30 seconds before. Maybe I'll do it if I see... Okay, wait. Hang on, man. Hang on, man. I think there's the heart tank over here if I... jump slightly. Can I not get over there, or can I get over there? Man, this stage is awkward. You know what? Maybe I don't care that much. Maybe I do care. A little bit. I feel like X should at least get 1. I did pick that up, right? Because, like, I am going to be using him, even if I want to focus primarily on Axel. Okay. Well, that was pretty much the one thing I wanted here. Like I said, this stage is very interesting conceptually. An execution could be better. Like, if you describe this stage to me and I've never played it before, it's like, oh yeah, man, you're like on the internet and you're fighting digital enemies and they just kind of like pop up on top of you. And you need to turn into a samurai to get past certain gates so you can get certain power-ups. And you're like, flip yourself upside down, and it's really cool. I'd be like, wow, that sounds awesome. And then you play it, and it's like, ooh. Hey, Dad, you don't have anything for me? Okay, does anybody remember? Does anybody remember where we left the exit? Wait, was there a kid there that I could have saved? Hopefully not, because I guess I'm progressing. Like, the potential power-up, like, not the power-up, but, you know. Maybe, like, some of them give, like, hearts up and, like, weapons up. I would grab... Do I want... I feel like I've heard Axel talk to him a fair bit. Does he have any wisdom? Does he have any old man wisdom for X? Or is he gonna be like, hey, you're dumb, whippersnapper? And it's like, Reploids are all based off of my specs. I'm older than you.
Splendid. Even better than expected.
How are you old?
How long must this madness go on?
Reploids haven't existed that long, I don't think.
Let me ask you, how long has this madness been going on? The annals of history contain endless records of war. The madness will never end.
You're wrong. We can create a world without war. Utopia is not just a dream.
Neo Arcadia, Elysium, call it what you will.
Waves of rebels like myself.
I don't know, I'll let the bulldozer decide that one.
I must follow my beliefs.
I'm gonna shoot him a bunch. This fight is very awkward, especially because you don't always see him. I'd say I appreciate what they were trying to do with this boss, but first I'd need to understand what they were trying to do with this boss. And I'm not entirely sure I do. I think we might just be fine on the boss rush because, my goodness, fully upgraded X hits really hard in the goods. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of one of the flaws with them having an old man Reploid with Anteater. Like, doesn't Axel call him Gramps or something? Anyway, we get a really fun level next. The file that I had up originally for this, actually, it might still be there. I think I overwrote file 3, unless then I went back and overwrote file 1. Though, funnily enough, there is a child Reploid in X Command Mission who says that he wants to be just like you when he grows up. And when I saw that, I was like, wait a second. You can age? And then I was like, wait a second. Why would there be a child Reploid? Oh, yeah. There's like a fair number of things that I'm not sure entirely make sense for robots like they do for, you know, like biological beings, right? Like rock and roll, they're kids because Dr. Light was very lonely and he wanted kids, right? But for the most part, why would you actually make like a child robot?
Are wasted as things stand.
What do you mean?
Like, why wouldn't you want something people-sized or bigger so that they could do, like, you know, like, people work, right? And it's like the same thing where, you know, like male, female, robot masters, they don't have genitals, so does it really matter? Shadow Man isn't really a man. I doubt Wily upgraded him with the penis. But I guess somebody thought that an old man Anteater was comforting, so they made Snipe Anteater. I think it kind of depends. Apparently, that's why, you know, like, the whole thing with Zero in the Zero series is him not having, you know, like, not having his original body because he donated it to science while he was still alive. Which is kind of wild. Hang on, I'm trying to see where I want to... Okay. There's got to be somebody over here, otherwise, why would this out-of-the-way plane even exist? Neil! Everybody remember the name Neil? We're gonna look and see what that actually got me later. Swear there was like one time there's a lot of action scenes on trains, which is like dope, but I think somebody raised the question once where it's like you probably just be blown off by, like, you know, the air pressure, like the wind resistance and everything, right? You wouldn't really be able to have an awesome train fight, and I'm just like, don't ruin my dreams. I want to believe in awesome train fights. Do I want to go this way, or do I want to go that way? This one's very dangerous. And kind of a shitty thing. Do I want you to tell me what Neil gives, or do I want to be surprised at the end and be like, Neil, it was totally worth saving you, or Neil, you're such a piece of shit? Ooh. Go ahead, tell me quick, just in case I forget to look at Neil at the end. I don't need to do this in order. Where were we going there? I went there before, so I should know. But goodness, is this the... Do you think this is the worst stage in the game? I'm trying to think. This stage sucks. At least the plane parts of it suck. When we get inside, it's actually kind of fun to walk around and explore. And then what did I... Oh, yeah, an anteater, like you said, is a mess. But then there's also Palace Road, which... Oh, come on, why didn't I jump on that? He gives you nothing? Why? I guess he probably gave me some health back. But that's not, like, the biggest deal in the world. This is the stage with the other sub-tank, come to think of it. I think... No, wait. There's also one in Gungaru's level. There's some hallways in this. We're gonna explore. Huh. But yeah, by PTSD, I mean, if you're talking the plane stage in 02, it's not that bad. There's a few troublesome parts in, you know, the plane stage. I don't remember what it's called, I just know they play the track Power Bomb. And it's really dope and cool. This is shit. Powerbomb's a good track. Gungaru is last, so he'll be after this. Gungaru actually has my favorite stage in this. At one point, I was going through a bit of a phase, and I was like... I was doing a bunch of stinking X7 videos, and one of them was, it's like, the best stage in Mega Man X7, and I actually... It was actually about Gungaru's stage. Granted, I still critiqued it. I still criticized it, because it's like... It could be better. It's just the one that gets closest to actually properly utilizing the 3D space. Nigel? Nigel Thornberry? This is ass, oh my gosh. I feel like I should have gotten through this by now. I gotta be slacking. Although, admittedly, there's a few ill-conceived parts of this stage. I will say it's at least, like, a little clever that they color code the planes. Nothing, like, mind-blowing, but that you know going in, you know, like, you see a plane and it's like, it's green, it's gonna be going in a pattern. It's red, it's gonna advance you further into the stage. It's not super clever, but it's a little clever. It's at least level design. I think this is the last plane I need, right? Yes. Now we fight the Harpy. Yeah, there we go. Was it loading, or did it really mean to be like, you're flying for a while, boy?
Ready?
I'm gonna switch to Axel, but only after I get in the building. Oh no. Oh, I think he got me? Shoot faster. Yeah, like that. Kellen, no! My dear friend. Are there any others out here? Don't accidentally fly off the wing. That'd be embarrassing. Oh no, I have herpes. Harpies. It's called a harpy. Okay. Let me go, you son of a bitch. I'm just looking around for Herbie. Herbie. Sounds similar to Furby. Do you remember Furby? Oh my goodness.
Ready?
They were the hottest thing for a period of time in the 90s. Honestly, I think, like, there being a lot of unique fur patterns, that wasn't a bad bit of marketing. I'll give them that. But I think, like, the thing that weirded me out a little bit with Furbies was everybody accused them of, you know, like, stealing the design off of, like, the Mogwais. The you know, cute little guy that Gizmo, like, you know, the sort of thing that Gizmo was in Gremlins, right? Oh, there was a monkey there. There was a gorilla there. Can you, there's nothing this way. Wait, there might be something at the end here. But, you know, it was like this big kerfuffle, I swear, where they're like, you ripped off Gremlins with the design. And I don't know how, like, I don't think that they, you know, like, won the lawsuit. I think Furby was allowed to just continue, but then, like, at one point, they did a version of the Furby that was just Gizmo. And it's like, I thought your big thing was like, oh no, we didn't totally copy the design of that, and now you're doing a variation that is just that. How could you do this? I'll never trust anyone again. I have explored this room more than I really needed to. He appeared right on top of me. If I were a bad thing, that would have killed him. Okay, we need to carefully explore the hallways? Was this the... I mean, it's still got me a dude. Silver? That was... Actually, I played silver version. I would have been silver. The rival would have been gold. Aye. The side paths were to the side. The forward path was to, you know, go ahead. Okay, Crowwing.
This isn't like you, cooped up in a place like this. I thought you'd fly straight at me, full force.
So, you're never coming back.
You know my answer to that.
You never change, do you?
I kind of like the interaction because it's like, you know, you get the impression that they might actually be friends, like they kind of respect each other and know each other. Much different than him and Warfly. I guess I could use these, but I think it's better. Yeah, maybe I have enough, especially if I use X. Especially if I might need to swap to X. But I think this interrupts him, so like when he starts doing his big attack, it's like I might want that. Oh no. Damn it. I fired at the wrong time. I only get so many of these. Oh, damn it. Now might be the time to just let him have it. Sorry, Crowwing. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna pee during the cutscene. I think both upgrades are in Gungaru's state, you know, like arena before you fight him, right? That's a little boring, huh? It's fine. Nigel gave a heart. Nigel was worth it. Fuck Neil. Herbie, you gave some weapon energy, and that's not bad. Both of you have maxed out your ability. Oh, have we, Alia? Yes, please. I'm going to pee while Sigma discusses his awesome plan. The professor discusses his awesome plan.
This is what one can do with DNA data.
Amazing. I had no idea that DNA data could provide so much power. You're incredible.
Well, I hope I've proven my abilities to you. But this is only the beginning. If you give me the chance, I can make you invincible.
What? You mean I could be even stronger?
Absolutely. But in order to do so, we'll need the mouse that ran away. He must collect more data, and then I will make you the strongest hunters that ever lived.
But that won't work. He'll never come back. We've set him free. And as for our power, we have quite enough.
I killed every last one of them.
Truly, but
Is it? Oh my gosh. It is dark out and
undefeatable.
allegedly it's still 82 degrees.
Any more power?
I was like, maybe it'd be nice to open a window. It gets a little stuffy in here. No. I think it's warm today, it's warm tomorrow, and then it's like dropping back down into like the, you know,
Unfinished job.
upper 50s for a few days after that because, dear Lord.
Reploid data is not yet in my hand.
Talk about bipolar, the weather this year.
And Axel? We've had enough of this. We won't search for him for you. And we won't attack any more innocent Reploids. Not one!
I like the any more innocent Reploids bit. That last innocent Reploid that we attacked, it's the last. They were the last one.
Useful. But let's do this democratically.
Damn, your voice is so weird in this Sigma.
What the? What's wrong, guys? What are you doing? You! What have you done to my pals?
Oh,
Ah, there you go. You were calling it early.
well, what'll it be? If you don't follow my orders, they'll never return to normal. Get Axel back, along with X's data.
And you know what? Grab me some chalky milk while you're out at the store, too. Yes, actually. Did you? I mean, if you did, it was close enough. And you called it early, thus illuminating for everyone that you probably like this game too much. But that's fine, I like this game too much as well. Now let's see. Okay. Missiles. We're the good guys. Really? You weren't in the blast radius for that? Okay, I was really hoping that it was a little friend back there. And I wasn't walking into a frickin' trap. But yeah, no, kinda hard to not think of this as anything but a frickin' slaughter. Oh no, I'm trying to... I might just be better off doing this with Axel. And then jumping back in afterwards. That way I can preserve the ride armor at least a little bit. In we go. Ay, ay, ay. Most people would say that if you get any enjoyment out of the game, you probably like it too much. Did I save that guy or did he die? It definitely has issues. Just because I like this game, like I said at the beginning, I like the game, but that is not an endorsement. Yay! Finding it funny, that's perfectly legitimate.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
This room is like almost fun. It allows you to explore in a 3D space in the 3D game, and you know what? That's pretty dope. Except it's a pretty basic... layout that doesn't really require a lot of exploration, so it's also kinda... It might be a little dumb. But it lets you use ride armor, which is pretty cool. Everybody loves ride armor, right? No one would ever talk smack on ride armor, right? I'd have to kill them if they did. Nothing up there. Can we just go? I feel like I should be trying to preserve this more, but eh. Just nothing in here, huh? Why'd you program that in? Why program in a room that does nothing? Yeah, it's fun. Okay. It's like you had an idea and then you never went back to actually, you know, doing it. You know what? I don't need to criticize this game. It's been kicked around enough. Can the lock-on work, please? Okay, it worked for Big Boom. I think it did refresh the health on my ride armor. Okay, I didn't mean to do this, but I guess that's fine. So maybe I don't need to worry about its health too much. I'm the better pilot. I get the Gundam. I get the Ava. I get all the things. And I get the beautiful leave. How are you still alive? Well, hopefully this refreshes the health. Because I am smoking, baby. Let's see. No, it only preserved the health once. Well, I guess we run this out. When it starts giving me the countdown, I gotta get the things. Actually, let's do it now. Let's actually... For some reason, don't ask me why, I was there thinking, and I was like, yeah, that's a guy. No, the guys say help. Targets are targets. Commissioner Gordon, glad to have you with us, sir. I guess I didn't do a full lap yet, because otherwise I would see my right armor right there. Yes. Hang on. I might hear you. X's light bar looks so pathetic. It's like I was playing favorites or something. Five remaining, you say? 3 remaining, you say? You say go goes with anything, you say? Oh shoot, I wanted to swap the axle so they could bicker. Damn it! I think Axel's like, fighting is bad. And Gungaru's like, go fuck yourself. I'm a cool kid. I'm allowed to stay up late for the PlayStation. X's suit has nipples.
Destroy! Destroy! Destroy!
I'm gonna kill this child.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm king of the mountain!
Stop it! Stop it right there!
Oh, amazing delivery
Do you know
acts.
how hard we worked to rebuild this world?
Shut up! Don't order me around, you pile of scrap metal!
Shoot, looks like there's no choice but to fight.
Oh, yeah. Why does he get awesome ride armor? Well, you could have had awesome ride armor had you managed to preserve it. Oh, man. You're so right, and I hate it. I feel like I should have did this guy earlier, just because, 1... Sub-tank, get that earlier, and 2... His weapon's actually pretty good with Axel. When he gets the fucking bazooka for whatever reason. My greatest enemy. The camera. Why am I not firing this? There we go. My charge was just dying when I released it. This is how men fight. We dash around. Hoo-hoo-hee-hoo-ha! Oh no, he's got the constipation. But hey, just think of all the relief you're gonna feel when you actually let it go. Good lord. There's a new manga in Shonen Jump. It's by the guy that did Gintama. And everybody seems like excited about it because it's the guy that did Gintama. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there and it's like, bathroom humor is literally baked into the entire plot. The main character's nickname is Demon King Commode. Could we be a bit classier? Oi, oi, oi. I imagine it's gonna last a while. There's a few other ones currently where it looks like they're going towards the end, and some of them are disappointing, and other ones it's like, well, I could stand to see you. Axel jumped up to rank A at some point when I wasn't paying attention? Okay. Eric Dan Fry. I'm not seeing any hearts, which kinda has me worried that the guys who died are specifically the ones that had the health up. Oh no. If only I could transfer, you know, sticking like HP over between. I could just get everyone up to max and it'd be like, I don't need to care about saving any guys ever. I have all the things. Return to results screen. Okay. Yes. We got Palace Road, Red Stage.
Okay, everybody. That's point RD 1866.
And then the final stage, right?
But why has it suddenly shown up on our radar screens? It's as if they wanted us to find it.
Oh no.
Yes, it is a bit strange. Be on full guard. X0. Axel is in your hands.
Did everyone remember that Cygnus was here?
Let's go. Let's get this.
Did everyone remember that Cygnus existed?
Now that's the X I used to know.
I don't want to fight, but we must hurry.
Most of the voice acting in this is terrible. Zero, it sounds less like he doesn't know how to voice act and more like he's just really tired.
Ready, Axel?
Yeah. Just hold out a little more, Red. I'll be there to put an end to this.
I'm trying to remember. Is Red weak to explosion? I'm probably just gonna shoot him. Or until teams won't make it, get to the scene and eliminate the danger. Okay. Where is that on the map? I can't quite see through the clouds and just the... it doesn't matter. I just wonder where Reploids are setting up. This stage kind of sucks. I would probably put this in the running for stinking worst stage. Run away from this thing. We don't give you a ton of room. And you can just run into things because you can't see that far ahead. Also not the most forgiving of stages. It's not great. What did I just say?
Ready?
I don't really care for any of the crew in X5, like, other than, I guess, Aelia kind of come back around on her eventually, right? I think it was initially interesting And it could, like, they could have even been utilized better, right? Because X5, regardless of what you do, Zero dies. Right? Then X6 comes around and they immediately bring Zero back and, like, just retcon him ever dying. But it seems like the sort of thing that, you know, if they wanted to keep the X series going, rather than just bring Zero back right away, they could have used the other, like, maybe friend group isn't the right word or phrase, but they could have, you know, utilized some of the other stinking support characters more, rather than just immediately be like, it's Zero, it always has to be Zero. Pallet is Douglas's sister, by the way, since you mentioned him by name. Stag Beetle and Boomer not Stag Beetle. Gravity Beetle and Boomer Kuwanger were brothers. I was looking up some information on them earlier, and I knew they had a connection, but apparently Gravity Beetle is Kuwanger's older brother. Which, given that Kuwanger, you know, appears first, my guess would have been, you know, the other way around. But I guess they subverted my expectations. Jump to the other platform you can't see. How do you not just fall into the abyss? Game mechanics. Okay. I guess I could have swung out and around that, but dang it. This is not well designed. I didn't think I was going to make it across because it hadn't scrolled far enough, but I did. But, you know, they did kind of force me to go forward. There should be some health at the split. Because he was swinging. Can we be done, please? Dang it. There's some health right before we get to the boss fight. I am holding out for that, and maybe that's a bad idea because I'm really close to... Yeah, okay.
Ready?
Let me guess. It was like the end of the thing is just right there. And hang on, I will read that, you know, your question here in a second. I could only glance at the chat. I'm in the middle of trying to not die. To the... I don't know. It's kind of similar to the borer in X1, but not quite. That was spiked and its face is a little different, but it has a similar color scheme, so it makes me think of it. Man, if only I could see a little bit further ahead. Had we gotten more Maverick Hunter games... Well, actually, I think they said that when they were doing the Maverick Hunter games, they only had plans for, like, up to X5. Which makes sense since that was the original endpoint, like, intended endpoint for the series. But I can't imagine that if the series was doing well, you know, Maverick Hunter, if it had done better, that they wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna just stop here. But I do wonder what they would have done for this. If they had gotten that far, if they were to, like, remake this game, because there's, like, so many flaws with it. It just feels like you need to rip the guts out. And perform some, like, major surgery. If only I could have seen that coming. I guess I should be listening to when it's, like, lock on. Yeah. Even though I only hear it like a split second before he charges me, it's fine. I think we're... Yes. Health. Can I think I want the electric tornado, but we'll see. Abuse him. The Buster's really good. Da 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 ding. And is what an actual the sibling things I think are true for both of them. Yes, Pallid and Douglas are siblings, and so is Kuwanger and Stag Beetle. Not Stag Beetle. Why do I keep on saying Stag Beetle? Gravity Beetle. Goodness, had I read that earlier, I would have given you the whole dun da 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 da, and then got sued by Disney. So it's probably good. And I mean, ports with quality of life is at least better than nothing. Though, who knows where they'll go going forward. I'm gonna use Axel. Continues to just use X's really overpowered Buster. I used him for a few stages. How dare you say that to me? Or maybe I should say, how dare you say that to yourself? Oh no, it reflects bullets. Well, that was awkward. No, I have my gentle float. Goodness me. Can you start moving? We could use a few collections, honestly, Rayquaza. There's spin-offs. There's stuff that never got translated. Like, I think I mentioned that, I probably have mentioned this previously, but there was something for, like, one of the guys who was, was working on Mega Man. I think he worked on the Star Force collection. And he was saying that he wanted to do, like, he wanted to alternate between new game and collections, right? For Mega Man. And given that we really only need a collection for Legends, if they're planning on, alternating, then that does kind of imply that they probably will, they might be considering doing, like some of the spin-off collections and everything.
So, what took you so long?
Well, if it isn't red.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be crazy at some time down the line for them to do some Japanese exclusive stuff, because, like, we did get the Japanese exclusive dungeons, and then, like, a few Japanese exclusive events in Star Force. Battle Network dungeons and Star Force, exclusives. So that does mean that, they were at least willing to do some.
I have no idea. Probably closer than we think.
Gotcha. I'll be on my guard.
Well, I know you didn't come here just to talk. Shall we get things started?
Oh, no. Do I need... Is X... Yeah, X doesn't have that much health. I need some Z targeting. No, not what I... You know what? Maybe that's what I want to do. We'll... I don't know where he's at. The camera makes this awkward. Believe it or not. Why didn't that work? Can I hit it? Oh, darn it. I jumped into the... Okay, I think we got, and then we'll get explosion up. No, I keep on wanting to use that as a... Oh, damn it, he got me. This might work. Oh, gosh. I feel like I should be able to... Listen, guys, I was getting my bearings. I didn't know which way I wanted to jump to actually get him. Why do you have doppelgangers? Anyway, Red. Damn it. I was too slow, and I don't... Oh, he's over there. Seriously, with the camera, this is kind of a pain in the ass. But then again, I don't think anybody ever was like, this game is fantastic. If I have some gripes, that makes sense. Do they have a reason to fight? Maybe. Axel is attacking his boys. Axel's attacking his boys, and I imagine Red doesn't much care for Axel attacking his boys. What a dumbass fight. You gonna do tornadoes? If I get close, I could hit him with the full explosion. If Axel could lock on, like you're supposed to in this game... I feel like I've missed it, and I should just die and just come back in with X, because it's a bit easier to deal with this with X. Whoops. But I guess I'm invested on killing him with this life. I dodged, haha. How many hits is this gonna take, do you think? Okay, with this I can at least survey the land, as it were. Well, you know what? Oh shit, that did a good bit of damage, but I should have ran afterwards. Do I not have any left? Oh shit. I'm out. And if I'm out anyway, I might as well, like, they're both down to their final hit. So it's not, yeah, no point in me not using stinking X. I guess I could use the, yeah. Damn it! I was afraid of that. Oh, yeah. I think first time I had to do this fight, I pulled my freaking hair out because I kept on falling into the freaking abyss. And by into the abyss, I mean the cotton candy smoke going by. His... Whoa, goodness. Real quick. Aha! How harrowing! Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. I didn't think I could get him a third time. That's why I was just like, oh, shit. You're a bastard. Popping up right on top of me and then using your freaking lightning tornadoes. Where did you go? I could, yeah, again, I could get close and use explosion, but I don't know. Oh, he's on the whole other end of the field. I should have figured. I think he teleported. Did he teleport? Where is he? Anybody got, you know, GPS on? On red, there we... Why does he have doppelganger? I don't know. They're like his Secret Service members, I guess. I was getting so many extra hits on him that last time, and now I can barely, like, I can hit him once. Oh gosh. Maybe not my favorite fight in this game. What would be your favorite fight? I don't know. Warfly with Zero is kind of fun. The final fight is so goofy and dumb that I kind of like it. He's such a sore loser. He gets all upset when I shoot him. That's when he flings back. I should probably swap to Axel, but I feel really good about this. Or at least about the damage that I'm dealing. Okay. Now we'll hit him with Explosion with Axel. He'll be very proud of his ward being able to do him in. I'm not going to get there in time. I didn't think so. Yeah. Where? You gotta be fucking kidding me, Axel. Why did you roll? So anyway, I meant to dash jump and Axel rolled off the fucking platform. This is just a waste of my time. Okay, cool. He just appeared right on top of me. That's fair. I'm sure it worked very hard for his teleporting tricks. Oh, God. You're just being a bastard. I also just gotta wonder, like, what's up with the distribution of platforms? Because, you know, like, there's, like, a little, I don't know if you want to say quite circle of them. But there's, like, a sphere of influence. And then there's just, like, the ones hanging off the end. Like a little dongle. Oh, well, that's because that's where you came in at. I guess it is. I guess it was the path leading to the boss arena. Oh, okay. I thought we were doing the tornadoes. Which, why do you have that? That's like kind of Tunyon's thing, isn't it? Why did you steal specifically Tunyon's thing? Why did you shoot at him when you knew it wasn't going to work? I don't know. Sometimes I just want to believe, okay? Sometimes I just want to believe that everything will work out. It won't, but you want to believe it. Hang on, I'm adjusting my camera, Red. You understand. Ay, ay, ay. Hard to like Red as a character when his boss fight is made of butt cheeks. I can probably take one more hit before I need to swap. Why are they all right around me? Oh, goodness. They're right around me again, but that's fine. I got a second. Are you really on the... I think I need to swap. But there we go. Axel. Maybe if we hit him with the big boom? He's all the way over there. He'll disappear by the time I get there. Maybe he won't. Yes, you are. Axel did it. He has usurped you as big man in Red Alert. Now probably the only man in Red Alert, except he quit.
You've really grown up, Axel.
But thank you. I'm flattered.
You hear that? This place is done for. I set it to self-destruct. In case of an emergency.
In case of an emergency.
No! Red, you're coming with
Ay,
us.
ay, ay. No, we're out of range stress emergency. Whole place blows up. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, depending on the emergency, self-destruct might actually make things worse. In fact, I think that would be it in most cases.
It's my time. Let me go first. You're still young. No need to rush.
So is that like hair or a helmet on his head, you think? Does he buy his product in the same place that Phoenix Wright does? Well, let me see something. Oh, this is still the same stage. I kind of forgot about that, huh? You have chosen the right path. But will it be your doom? Golly gee, I hope not. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, man, it got caught. I would like to kill the actual threat, please. I think it's 2 sets of missiles will take him out. If they hit. Really cooking. Can you hear my intense gameplay of tapping the X button over and over again? I was gonna say, surely we gotta be getting close. This might be a little excessive. But if you're gonna get excessive with something, why not ride armor? Ride armor is dope as hell. How dare you? How dare you? You're just supposed to sit there and frickin' take it. I can't take this with me. I think it would have been kind of interesting had, you know, there been, like, motivation to try to, you know, preserve it and take it somewhere, but sure as hell ain't gonna let you get away with it for the boss rush. Can I hit you from here? I can. I'm Wes, the explosion, and these are my explosions. Oh no, he's coming right for me. I don't want him coming over and thinking, trying to get me. So hey, remember how we were talking about them just doing, you know, X1 stinking references? These seem kinda similar to Sigma's little wolf friend that you fight in phase 1 of the boss fight. So that's pretty neat, I guess. I swear the last red one died a lot faster. You know, I mean, this is the speedrun strat. It's not me just getting impatient. It's just me, you know. Damn it. Well, I got the iframes, I guess. Can I jump up you when you're not spiky? That's a dirty trick. I kind of forgot about this because I've almost certainly tried it before. But no, you can't go up the frickin'... Die. You're blocking the ledge. It's not like, oh, you should have killed him before you got over there. Boss rush? Are we at the Hall of Funerals? Aye. I mean, I died twice and it didn't take me 40... I mean, it's a long one, though. It's definitely a long and kind of obnoxious one. I can't deny that. So if we go into, like, we get sucked in, is this meant to imply more that we're going into, like, to rematch their data more than them themselves? Oh my gosh, she's... Yeah, grunts. They have more health now, don't they? I think they have more health. This is gonna be the point where I'm like, man, I really wish they didn't frickin' give the English version less damage on the weapons. Those homing missiles, they do not miss often, do they? Aw, man. Oh, shit. I attacked him a second time because I'm like... He didn't flinch. And the reason he didn't flinch was because he was doing his big mad move. Well, his big mad power up. That's his big move, so we want to make sure he doesn't get that off. No one's getting off tonight. Those blades last a while. And I'm not sure I care for it. Warfly might be a bit of a pain in the ass without Zero. But eh. I do not remember which is which, so don't ask. Actually, I think I can use my favorite weapon against Budsheet. Okay. You know what? This is an X fight if I've ever seen one. Pow. So I guess the thing on his butt is just to keep him attached so that he doesn't fall off. You know I'm not down there, that's not gonna hit me, right? And yet I can still loop this. Maybe I can't loop it anymore. Oh, maybe I just needed the right side. You put mines down where I can't walk. Brilliant move. You are the sage. Can you get to... He's got the things. He's just... I died? I was not paying attention to my health at all because he was nowhere really shooting me. I'm gonna say that he cheated. You can't just do that. You can't just stay on the other side and be like, you'll never get me. I'm out of range. If I die, do I have to fight Red again? Huh. Let's actually pay attention to our health this time. Like I probably should have did the last time. If you just wanted to keep on doing that, bud, I'd be perfectly fine with it. Uh-oh. He's using homing missiles. Wait a sec. Do I have a Giga attack? A and L simultaneously. I just want to see if I can get rid of his little air turrets. I could not, but you know what? Ooh. The boss has 4 lives. Well, they all at least have 2 because of the rematch or what the fuck ever. Okay. Who could it be now? Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh. You know what? You're the best one for getting up. I'm told that I'm supposed to do something to the legs. but I have never done that. You know what? Maybe we'll do another one first. Although I do worry that I'm gonna get to the point where it's like you die and you have to do it all over again. Hopefully not. I could have maybe gotten out there. It doesn't matter. I didn't think it was that tricky, but apparently it sometimes is. I could at least use his weakness a little bit. I don't think I have enough. Well, you know what? Between X and Axel, maybe I do. It's possible. I could swap to Axel then. They don't like each other. Darn it. It's slow, and that's kind of the problem. Come on. Is this my last one? Should I start saving up? I'm not saving up. Should I swap out? This might work. A little awkward. He's a little quick. I'm gonna need a few battles to recoup my health, I think. Although I do like him running into it. That amuses me greatly. Like a bird into Windex. I think I have enough, actually. I think I have enough. I think I could even miss a few. Yep, we're good. If I shoot the legs enough. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. But I don't care for it. Who needs it more?
It's up to you.
Okay, let's try to kill Hyenard. What a dumb mechanic anyway. In his boss arena, you fight him on top of a giant skeletal, you know, horsey. I think that's what this is. Got him. I might just be better off super shooting him. I mean, I think it does about the same. Although this interrupts him. Which is the real one? That one, apparently. The weird momentum on the back makes this an awkward fight. But slowly... Why does he do this? Why does he have doppelgangers? Honestly, is this the reason why Red has all of the things? Because it's just like they're a bit... He has Tornado Tunyons... Tornadoes, he has his doppelgangers, and I don't know what he gets from the rest of them. Vanishing Gungaroo doesn't really vanish much. Am I shooting the right one? I don't think I am. Maybe I am. gonna need to swap to Axel soon. Probably. Okay. I got him. We can do this. Probably. Feel like he's one of the more awkward ones that I have left, so if I can kill him, I could probably get through the rest of them. Well, then again, Gungaroo... We'll see how it goes. I think he's one attack from dead. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Mm-hmm. Shadow Armor with Ultimate Buster. I mean, you can certainly vote for... Not vote for that, guess that. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's Ultimate Buster. Is that the one that just makes it so that you always fire charge shots? Because I think that is what I wound up doing last time I played. Okay, cool. He's gonna... Yep, immediate. That's how you can tell they really thought this one through. What an awkward fight. Oh no, I jumped in the fire. We didn't start the fire. It's always burned since the world's been turning. I kind of wanted to use Axel for this, but I don't know that I left him enough health. Can you please shoot the guy that we're locking onto? I beg of thee. You know what? What happens if I shoot him in his red ass? Yeah. I'm just gonna say, Axel, can you lock onto him, please? Am I out? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. He's dead, but I was like, I'm just gonna shoot him point blank. But yeah, I think I think with Ultimate Buster, you can kill Hell Sigma in like 4 hits with Shadow Armor. It's nuts. So actually, I do quite like using that. Tunyon? Who do I have yet? Tunyon Borsky. Okay, speaking of... And somebody else that I'm forgetting. No! I'm gonna feel like a real jerk when I see whoever it is. Gungaroo! I need to kill Gungaroo. Fighting Borsky now, so Tunyon and Gungaroo are the 2 tombstones left. It'd be kind of cool. Like, it wouldn't change too much. I might fight him a bit more strategic, well, like a more strategic order. But it would be kind of cool if they put their names on the tombstone. Actually, that reminds me. In Battle Network 6, there's the one area where they have tombstones for the bosses. Perhaps these games are not all that dissimilar when you think about it. So were you in charge of, like, entertainment, by the way, Borsky. What with your little cage matches, roller derby crap. I thought that would be the final hit. I was like, I got a big charge shot. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, if we do X6, I need to replay my stinking, you know, like the last time I did it, because I think I managed to rush through it and beat it in like 2 hours. Which required not beating all of the stages and using the ultimate armor to cheese certain things. Tunyon or Gungaroo? Kinda just want to get rid of Gungaroo. I'd be fine with Tunyon being last, but he's not last, he's second to last. I enjoy onions when I, you know, in things that I eat. I'm not saying that I'm getting hungry, but if you were to offer me something oniony, I'd probably accept right now. Don't think there's too many Mavericks that would do that. Although I think there's some chocolate-themed bosses and enemies in X Dive for frickin' Valentine's Day event. Well, we just about... There we go. The one good one in the bunch. Did I really not take damage? Huh. Well, anyway. Gungaroo. And then we see the fella. I don't like the idea of him having extra health for this. Him and his mom. There were so many weird gimmicks for these boss fights. I guess, though, it is an interesting way to have a kangaroo boss. Ride armor that is his mom. But not his real mom. Just the mom that somebody built for him because he was abandoned by the side of the road. For being ugly and annoying. Oh no, he got me once. Also say just how unusual it is to have characters that are shorter than, like, X and Zero. Normally, whatever you're fighting, like, Dynamo, I think, is, like, a fair bit taller than them. Maybe he's just a tall gentleman, or maybe they're just short kings. I don't know. What's the official height on these guys? And can we use that to extrapolate whether the women in Smash have fake breasts? I have no idea what a corset is. I'm not the biggest game theory fan. Please die. There we go. Onions do have layers. So you can put layers of them on my hamburger. You know what else has layers? Well, a layer. X8.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
there, so
He
come on
has
out,
his
Professor.
fucking giant bazooka. We just want to talk.
Fellas, this way I can face you in the comfort of my own home. I guess this means you've already defeated all the worthless others.
Seriously, Sigma, what the fuck is that voice?
So, it was you after all.
Yes, X. It's always him after all.
Never give up, do you? Even when we break you down to scraps, you always come back.
That's right, folks. I'll do it again and again.
I don't know. I'm a fan of X8.
Mine. Now come and get me. Give me a good fight.
Although I did at least like the first Shrek movie. I'm not sure. I think I saw Shrek 2 and that one wasn't bad. I don't think. And I haven't seen after that, but I heard like the fourth one's pretty terrible. He's ricocheting. His health meter also has layers. Normally he blocks and is generally more of a pain in the ass. This feels like we're just going, you know, seeing who can out damage the other. Gotti. I guess I should have ducked there. Normally I go up top, but he was blocking the wall that I used to go up top. Damn it. I screwed up my movements. There's a checkpoint between Form 1 and 2, right? Just because X ain't doing the best here, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Could you just not continually go to the back? Then again, I'm getting some extra hits. He's dead. Some of the best ever, and 3, and oh dear, well, I'm sorry to hear about the second half. It's just like the X series when you think about it. First half, golden. Second half, it gets a little questionable. Can I, what? So anyway, I'm not sure physics worked as they were supposed to for that. And I refuse to take responsibility. I'm gonna lose the final fight because the wall jumps aren't working as intended. There we go. No. Just keep me with explosion out. Oh, one was still it's fine. The fist is the problem. Because with the fist, he can just punch me off. Axel, would you please? Damn it. Oh, well, that did save me from his punch. That is such a cheap-ass move. Oh. Damn it. I think tanking the damage for this is probably the smart move. I'm very good at video games. I was worried about... No, fuck you! One hit away and he's just like, oh yeah, I did the rest of your health. I was even thinking about using the stinking sub-tank, but it's like, what's the big deal? He's got 1 health. We just tank it because we're built different. Damn it. Like the fist attack, I don't know. I'm afraid of even dodging it because if I dodge wrong, he's gonna actually just punch me off, you know? Admittedly, the final boss might not be the best designed. But that's just an opinion. I was afraid of that. Yeah, he does so much damage with that. Dear Lord. Oh, I somehow dodged. That's what I meant to do. We can do this. Probably. There we go. We didn't even need the sub-tank. I could have lived with what I had. Ay. Everything. I beat the entire game like a legend.
This way! Hurry!
I think the last time I did this, it took me 3.5 hours, so just over, like about 3 hours. That is my best time now. Hooray. I am watching the cutscenes, so that does affect things, but I don't think that's bad. I now have enough time to get a shower tonight before I go into the office tomorrow and think, oh boy, I wish I were dead.
Very nice, friend. Give me your power. It's time for revenge.
He's embracing him.
I'll never lose!
I probably say this every time. This is like the one cool scene in all of the game where it's like, hell yeah. It's clever. It shows off Axel's, like,
Are you okay?
power and abilities, and yeah,
Pretty cool, eh? You gotta give me
it's
some credit.
good.
Fine. Let's get out of here.
Hey, wait for me!
Hooray! Do we get one scene? Yeah, we get one scene now because I beat it with Axel.
Why? I tried so hard!
I'm gonna resist the urge to do the obvious thing there. Say the obvious thing there.
Now you listen well. Being a hunter is not all about defeating the obvious enemies. If you don't understand this, I can't allow you to become a hunter.
Don't be such a stick in the mud, X.
Man, I just did what I thought was right and fought those who did wrong.
That won't bring true peace. It will only create...
Like you pointed out, they're nicer to him in the next game.
But I only followed your lead. I did what you did.
Oh, yeah.
did was wrong. I just took far too long to realize that.
Oh, no.
I'll take care of it. I can handle this, X. I'll get you to make me into a hunter yet.
Wait, Axel.
If you didn't like my impulsive violence before, just wait until you see all the people that I kill here.
Why don't you let him do what he wants this time?
Alia's acting like his frickin' mom.
Stop him now. You'll make the same mistakes we did.
X, you're not helping with that impression. Next, you're gonna call him a frickin' whippersnapper. Okay, I'm gonna get Wheel of Names ready. Oy. So that's X7. I don't know. Like I said, I do enjoy this game, but I played it a lot. Oy. So I've just kind of gotten used to it. It's, you know, oy. It's bad, but the sort of thing you can laugh at. And again, it doesn't play the worst if you have, like, all of the upgrades. But getting things to 100% is, you know, oy. It takes so much effort. I want to say you can't do it until at least, like, your third playthrough, partially through that. So it's one of those, like, when the game's bad, who's even gonna get it that far? But yeah, I don't know. Not my most hated X game. I might actually like this more than X5. But don't tell people that. They'll lynch me. Oy. Yeah, I mean, you make a point. He does have a stinking, you know, hunter rank. Yeah. Even if he's not a hunter, which, I don't know. That's probably a mechanic, so it gives, you know, like, players a score to chase, but it could also be one of those things where it's like, well, he's like an unofficial hunter, a rookie hunter, a junior hunter. Or he is just a hunter, but X is the only one that doesn't accept him, you know what I mean? Or maybe it's a plot hole. I would not put it past this game. But yeah, oy. Oh, we got logos. I was like, how long is this going on for yet? Goodness gracious me. Funny that the credits are so long, since in the in the official complete works, when they discussed this game, pretty much like all of the guys that were, you know, like the producers and directors and all that, like the artists, they all made sure to tell, like, you know, like, put quotations in there about how very uninvolved they were with this game. Okay, I'm gonna save my game, and then Wheel of Names. Save. Yes, please. I kind of wish that there was, like, a marking on here that told me... Well, then again, I guess that's what the clock's for down there, right? But I just wish there were a thing where it's like, you beaten the game on this file this many times. Oh yeah, just so I could see how many, you know, how much time I've wasted of my life. So everyone's gonna say X6, alright. Scene 2, Scene 2. For anyone, oh, you get rid of that ad. For anyone else who wants to jump in here quick, we got Mega Man 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Powered Up Elec, Battle and Chase, X6, Extreme 2, Command Mission, 03. Advent Ash and Gray, 64, Battle Network 1, Battle Network 6, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I'm going to say 03. Don't ask me why. I'm hoping it's not X6 because I'm going to owe people a lot of stuff if it does hit. Though I think I already owe... Okay. Huh. It's been 2 weeks, but we can do Mega Man 10 again. That's fine. Everyone's favorite Mega Man 10 with Bass. Oy, oy, oy. But yeah, okay. So with that, wait, did I stop the I do want to stop it recording because I can replace my thing here. Oy, oy, oy. Close enough, huh? Well, you play as a Wily Bot in both 03 and, you know, end base, so I'd say at least I'm kind of close, although I guess it was a few spots off. But yeah, with that though, that'll do it. Thanks anybody stopped in to watch. Thanks everybody who checked out the VOD. If you enjoyed this, maybe consider subscribing and check out the main channel Explosion, which is linked on the front of this one. I do scripted videos over there, some of it better spoken. This past week, I did a review of Mega Man D Extreme, the remake of Mega Man Extreme. Just with an extra letter. But yeah, plan for the rest of the week is going to be tomorrow night. We're playing more Radiant Dawn with Sam. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Friday, we're doing Mega Man Star Force 3 Black Ace. And Saturday, we're finishing up Chrono Gear Warden of Time. And once we do that, I might move some of the schedule around because, goodness, 4 streams a week. 3 was already pushing it. 4, my goodness. But we'll discuss that at some other point. For now, though, that'll do it. So thanks again. Let me go down the list. Thanks Rayquaza, Big Red, Aaron, Nicholas Max, and Tim Baum for hanging out. And yeah, have a lovely